Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Tolu, and on this channel I share content all around personal finance, budgeting, frugal living, and I show you how to live your best life on a budget. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing another budgeting video with you. I'm going to be recapping my budget spend for the month of August, showing you how I spent in the various budgeting categories, the areas in which I came in under budget, over budget, and bang on the money. If that's of interest to you, then please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share it with a friend, and without further ado, I'm going to get into this budget recap for you right now. Okay, so starting with the opening balance, and you can see that we started on a minus, and it was minus £11 because we overspent in the month of July by £11. Income, I've blacked that out for privacy reasons. But moving on to our expenses, and you have groceries, which was £200 budget, and I actually spent £199.25. So I came in 75p under budget for groceries. However, it goes downhill from there, because when you look at takeaways, I actually overspent by quite a bit. I hadn't budgeted to spend any money on takeaways for the month of August. However, this government scheme that they were doing, the eat out to take out, or the eat out to help out, yeah, I took advantage of it on a few occasions. So I ended up spending money on takeaways in the month of August. That 50% off had me spending money that I had no business spending, which is really annoying, and I'm really annoyed at myself for doing it, but I just couldn't resist. I was like, no, I have to take advantage of these discounts. So hopefully in the month of September, they're not going to continue to do this eat out to help out, because my bank balance can't handle it. So all in all, I ended up spending £341.49 in the month of August on food. Moving on to our home category, you have mortgage overpayment, and council tax. All our home expenses are the same each month. We know exactly how much they are, so it always comes in on budget, which is great. However, this month our fixed mortgage term is actually coming to an end, so we're currently on a 2-year fixed mortgage deal, which is coming to an end, and we're going to remortgage and move on to another mortgage term for another 2 years fixed. So our mortgage is actually going to go down, hopefully, quite a bit. I'll let you know obviously in the October budget video how much our new mortgage price is, but yeah, just know that in the next couple of months that price is going to change and it's going to go down, and I'm looking forward to it. So moving on to utilities, and we have water, which was £32.85 as budgeted, and you will then see for electricity and gas that we didn't actually spend any money on electricity and gas, and that's because we do a pay-as-you-go thing, and we top up the meter each month, and we just never got around to topping it up this month. But because both meters are on quite a high credit balance, we never needed to actually top it up. However, in the month of September, we're planning to actually top up double to make up for the August top up that we didn't do, because although it isn't a positive credit, in particular the gas bill, obviously we're getting closer to winter now, it's going to start getting colder. So while our gas meter is on a high positive now, as the months go on and it gets colder, we're going to be using a lot more gas. So we like to top it up the same amount every month, so that in the winter months we have a lot more money on the meter and we're able to keep the house heated for much longer. So all in all, our utilities came in at just £32.85 for the month of August, which meant that we had £105 saving for the month. So moving on to giving, I've mentioned this in previous videos, but for the benefit of anybody watching this for the first time, not having seen any of my previous budgeting videos, we actually do like to do giving, charitable giving. We like to pay our tithes as Christians, and we also like to give to other causes, and because of that I don't like to actually disclose the exact amounts, but just know that we do like to do a lot of giving each month. And then moving on to subscriptions, and we had TV license, Google Drive, our mobile phone contracts, internet, Canva, and Audible. So our subscriptions are pretty much the same each month, and the price is pretty much on the money. The only one that you can see that was under was my mobile phone contract, and that was because I put the wrong price down. So because last month, in the month of July, I had gone over on my mobile phone contract, I budgeted the same amount again for the month of August, and I didn't need to do that because it ended up going back down to normal. So it was £39.79 for my mobile phone contract. So all in all, our subscriptions came in at £129.02, so that was £4.22 less than budgeted, which every penny counts, and every amount saved is a blessing. So yeah, £4.22 not spent from that budget. Moving on, we have transport, and petrol came in at £54.61, again slightly under budget, and the reason for that is because there was still petrol in the tank, so when we went to go and fill up the tank, we didn't need to put as much money to get a full tank, which was great. Moving on to maintenance, and we needed to pay for a part on the car, and that was £40, so we ended up spending £40 on car maintenance in the month of August. Road tax and MOT, those are paid annually, so those don't actually need to be on there, but I just haven't taken them off this category. Parking, I spent £6.90 on parking this month, and then in total all our transport costs came in at £101.51, which was a £31.51 overspend. So the next category we have is fun and entertainment. As I mentioned in my August budget walkthrough video, we didn't actually allocate any money to fun and entertainment for the month of August, and that's because in July, when I was made redundant from my workplace, we got quite a nice redundancy payout and we gave ourselves a nice spending allowance. So because of that, that money was supposed to last for a few months, which is why we haven't had to allocate any money to fun in the month of August. Having said that, my husband still did spend a little bit of money, so that came in at £30.50. Moving on to insurance, and car insurance and home insurance are actually paid annually. Life insurance is I don't know what I've done there, sorry. Life insurance is the only one that's actually paid on a monthly basis, so that's £46.62. Eventually we're actually going to move life insurance to an annual payment also, which will mean we won't actually be paying any insurance on a monthly basis. We'll just need to set up sinking funds in order to pay it every single year, once a year. Sinking funds, if you're new to the concept of sinking funds, it's literally where you save a pot of cash for a particular purchase. So you could save a sinking fund, for example, for Christmas, for birthdays, for Easter, for a holiday, for a new car. So it's just literally saving up for a particular purpose. So we like to do sinking funds to pay for certain bills annually. So that's what we do for our car insurance and for our home insurance. And moving on, we're going to be doing that for our life insurance too. Oh, actually, I did a whole video on sinking funds. I'll link it in the description box below and also insert it here on the card on the screen so that you can click through and check that video out on sinking funds. If you're not familiar with them, they're amazing and they really do help with budgeting and keeping on top of your budget. So yeah, have a look at that video and let me know what you think. Moving on to childcare, I need to actually remove this category from the budget now because we haven't had childcare expenses for quite a while now, and we're probably not going to have them moving forward because I'm at home now with the kids, so we don't need to be paying anybody else to look after them for now. Okay, so moving on to miscellaneous, and we actually overspent in this category by £126.87. So we hadn't allocated any money to miscellaneous. Oh gosh, what am I doing? So we hadn't allocated any money to miscellaneous for the month, but we had all these expenses that actually came up that didn't fall within any of the other budget categories, which is why they came in under the miscellaneous budget category. So yeah, that was £126.87 that we hadn't planned to spend. So moving on to investments and savings and then sinking funds. So with these two categories, we actually allocate the money at the start of August. So that money had already been distributed and sent to those accounts at the start of the month, which is why they always bang on the money, because the exact amount that we say we're going to send is the actual amount that we send. So there's never really any variations when it comes to these accounts. So we sent a total of £138.92 to investment and savings and £138.89 to sinking funds. So moving on to emergency fund, and we don't actually have any money allocated to emergency fund for the month of August, and that's because our emergency fund is already saved up. So if you watch my July budget video or my budget recap video, you'll see that we have our 6-month emergency fund fully funded now, thanks to my redundancy a couple of months ago. And all in all, you can see that we came in over budget by £221.15. Now that is a big overspend, and that definitely is not good, and it's not how you're supposed to be doing a zero-based budget at all. Now that is not good, guys. I haven't done this in a few months, actually overspent by so much, but this is basically the result of not tracking my spending and, you know, falling for those gimmicks, that eat out to take out or eat out to help out, whatever they want to call it. Falling for that was a big mistake, and that obviously had a big impact on my spend for the month. So yeah, don't be so impulsive like me and just, you know, spend money that you hadn't planned to spend or hadn't budgeted for, because yeah, this is what happens when you do things like that. I guess what I would say is that the beauty of having a budget and having a plan for your money is you can see where you've gone wrong, you can see the areas in which you've overspent, underspent, and then you can make plans moving forward so you don't repeat that same pattern or repeat that same mistake the following month. So I'm not trying to be too hard on myself, and be beating myself up for these spending mistakes. At the end of the day, I can see I've overspent by £221, and best believe this is not going to happen again in September, because summer holidays, I think I was doing a bit too much YOLO. The kids enjoyed, we all had a great time, enjoyed what we could of the sunshine, and had fun, and we spent money. But September, it's a new month. It's last quarter? Last quarter of the year now. So I really, really want to be intentional with my spending, sticking to my budget and making sure I don't spend money unnecessarily. But guys, let me know what you thought of this video, what you thought of my budget recap video. Let me know in the comment section below how you got on with your August budget. Did you stick to budget? Did you do better with your numbers than I did? You probably did, to be fair. But if you want a copy of this budget template, I should have mentioned earlier, but let me know and I can definitely email it to you. Just literally send me an email at info@tollyfrimpong.com and I'll send you a copy of my budget template so that you can set one up for yourself and do your own budget walkthroughs. But that's literally it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching this budget recap video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you took something from it. Let me know if there's any other videos that you would like to see on my channel, any other topics that you want me to cover in the area of personal finance. I'll definitely do my best to accommodate you. But thank you so much for watching this guy's video. Please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet done so. Share it with a friend and I will see you on my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.